Yeah, what's up, 8th International family? Welcome back. We got next month's July's interviews lined up, so I hope you're excited. I got the first person of the month of July right here beside me, Mr. Becker or Pride Becker, as you may know him. Introduce yourself to the people,
Hello,
Mr.
hello.
Becker.
What's happening?
Before we get started, if you don't know who Becker is, well, he's a producer from. Tell him where you're from, Becker.
From Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
He's been at the music game for like about a year now, I believe so, right?
About to be a year, July 31st.
See, y'all better give this man his flowers before it's too late. We're just gonna head right in. So, how did you get started into music, Mr. Becker?
I started making music about when I was like, I want to say like 12. I started doing guitar classes, and I was always really interested in investing myself in music, and like because it was always around me, and all of my family members play music, like play instruments, sing or something. So I just kind of like went out and tried to find my own thing that like not a lot of people in my family were doing, and so I started with guitar, and I started making my own music, and I never really like recorded anything. I never did anything with that, but I actually ended up like picking up making music again last year when I was going through a lot over quarantine, and I just decided like, hey, I need to do something creative instead of just like kind of not doing anything like most people were doing. So
I feel you.
I got FL, and I just kind of started off with some lo-fi, and I'm here now.
You heard it there, folks. That's a come up story.
It is.
That's a come up story.
It's crazy to see how far it came in like a year.
I forget how I met Mr. Becker right here, but I believe
Bruno.
it was through Bruno.
Yeah,
It was
Bruno.
through Bruno. I was in the VC. He was there. Man was cool and chill. And checked out his beats. I'm like, okay, he nice. He's actually one of the reasons
I remember. I just like it just hit me when I first met you. I was showing you like stuff I recorded on my old mic.
Hell yeah, and like I don't know. I wasn't really into plugnb at the time. That's the type of beats he makes. But I don't know, over time, just being around them artists and people, it just grew on me.
Yeah.
And hopefully by the time this releases, I'll have the one collab with him out.
For sure. I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, it's coming, it's going. Becker right now is sitting at close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're watching this, please go and subscribe. Help the man's out.
So close. I'm like 19 away right now.
Exactly, y'all. I'm saying.
I'll probably hit 1K before this gets uploaded.
I'm just saying, y'all. I don't interview just anybody. When I see potential and motherfuckers been putting in the work, you better get on the wave now before it's too late. You be like, yeah. I seen him when he was only at 1,000 subscribers. At 10,000. It's like, yeah.
I hope, bro. Hope.
And so you have a recent project out with your collective group.
Yep.
One of the founders, Winners Club. Is it Winners Club 03 or just Winners Club?
It's either or, but most people will say Winners Club because it's just, it's easier to say that instead of like 03 and whatever.
Alright, Winners Club tape volume 2
Yep.
out on SoundCloud, y'all. Out on SoundCloud. It was a pretty fun listen, I cannot lie. Always had me excited. But tell us a little bit more about that project.
Making that project was like it was like hell at first because it's like there was already like stuff going on inside of the collective. Like there was a lot going on already, and
beef.
Not even beef, but it was mainly like I had ended up removing the person who was like co-founder, and
I
won't mention no names, no nothing, but if you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I removed him, and I was like, not even like a day later, I was like, yo, I'll give you by the end of the week, like, to send me everything for the next tape. Like, we're putting a tape out like this week, like this weekend or the following weekend, and everyone was like, all right, let's go, like, we're on go. And it just kind of like went from there, and I picked up new people on the way, and some were on the tape, some weren't on the tape, but they'll be on the next one if they weren't on this one. So.
Oh, okay. Good looking. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to ask, just so the people get to know you better.
Mm.
Who are you, Becker? You know what I mean?
I mean, like, who?
How would you describe?
How would I
yourself as a
describe
person?
myself?
You know what I mean? Like, to your honest, like,
To
what
my-
you think of it? Yeah.
My
Yeah.
honest opinion of me as a person, like, personality-wise, I'm pretty open. Like, I'm not like open as in like emotion-wise, but open in the sense where, like, someone wants to talk to me, like, I'll talk to you for like 2 hours. Like, I'm that guy. I'm talkative, and I'll sit there and, like, I'll be there for people if they, like, I don't know people and I've helped them through like life problems. Like,
I can agree.
just it's kind of like I'm not to pat myself on the back, or, you know, but I'm a pretty good person for the most part. Like, some days I'm angry, and some days I make some mistakes, but that's normal. Everyone has those days, and everyone will screw up at some point.
Nah, yeah, you seem cool for now.
Yeah.
Becker. Just for now. Nah, I'm playing. You chillin'.
Yeah, I'm always
But
trying.
you said you grew up in Philly. If you
Yeah.
don't mind me asking, was it not being too fat?
No.
What part? North, south, west,
I grew up
east?
like in Northeast and spent a lot of time in like South Philly.
Was it ghetto? Were you in the ghetto a lot, or like más o menos, like in
like,
between?
Where I am is a pretty decent area. Like, there's not much that goes around, but it's like, or goes on really. But if you were to walk, like, I don't know, like a couple blocks from like where I currently live, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's not like it's not like terrible. It's not like, you know, but you know, it's kind of like when you walk around my area, like, during the day you could be doing whatever, it don't matter. And at night you just gotta have your eyes peeled. But I kind of just learned from like always being out at night, because I'm also, to talk about myself, I'm super nocturnal. I'm biggest night owl. But I would always be
That is
outside.
true.
I would always be outside at night, and I would always watch myself. So that kind of just went along to the day. But most people, like, if you grow up in a city, you have a city mentality. So like you can kind of like know, like, hey, like, you know, I have a bad feeling about where I am right now, and stuff like that. Like, it's all, you know, how you grow up and where you grow up. But when you're in Philly, like, and you're from Philly, like, you have to be on edge no matter where you are.
Yeah, I don't trust Philly for shit.
It's crazy. It's super wild. And it's like, it's not even that, like, I wouldn't say that I don't like being here, but at the same time, it's not like my ideal, like, way I'd want to live. But hey, it's like, you know, you get what you get. You can't really change it. Like me, I would be like, if I had the option to live anywhere, dude, I'd just be like one of those California boys, like, just chilling, like, skating and surfing and shit. Like, that's for me.
On that radical type of
Yeah,
way,
no,
bro.
that's how I would be.
That's respectable, man. That's you. It seems like fun too to live that lifestyle.
I skate, so I mean, like, if I could just live out in California, and maybe in the future if I
yeah.
could, dude, like, I'd be out every day.
Ooh, so, bro.
Yep.
So, bro.
What you got?
I was gonna ask you, with your music, because right now you're currently producing / you've made your couple singles here and there. But what does your music mean to you, and like, what is the point of this whole music shit?
To think about it and say it in the most overused or generic way possible, it's all for the fun. It's all just to enjoy it. Like, it's,
Cliche.
I can't. Yeah, no, I agree. It is so cliche, but it's so true. Like, I can't care if I'm making the worst music in the world. If I'm having fun making it, I'm gonna continue making it. Like, and if I, like,
Bars.
I can't make anything. Like, if I'm not like enjoying it or I'm not having fun making something, I just simply won't do it. Like, I'll just stop. Even if it's like a verse or like a hook or something small. Like, I'll just be like, I'm not feeling this. Like, I can't do this. Like, it's not fun. I'm not enjoying it. Like, I won't do it.
Yeah, I get you, my man.
You never force making music. Like, if anyone watches this and wants advice about music, do not never force yourself to make music. Like, just if it's not for you, just don't do it. Like, some people, it's like you can make music. Some people you can't make music, but like you can always appreciate.
Some of y'all be whack out here, respectfully.
Yeah.
Some of y'all be whack out here. I'm not doing too much.
Hey, bro. I mean, if you you're passionate about something, you just pursue it.
Of course.
If that's what you need to have that mentality that you just gotta like, I'm gonna do this till I get to where I need to be.
And touching on that and speaking on that, what's your plan with music? Where do you see yourself going with this? And do you have any aspirations other than music? Let me know, please.
Well, to think about it, I really I just graduated high school, so I'm trying to go to college for like music, audio engineering, and mixing and all that kind of stuff, and music production, sound design, whatever I can get my hands on while I'm in college, I'm gonna do it. But I want to be a professional like producer. I see myself as both an artist and a producer, but I find more fun in making beats because it's more so about like you have unlimited possibilities of what you can do. Like, even if you're making the same chords, you use a different instrument, you could use different tempo. It just goes on and on and on. And that's what makes it more fun, because you get that idea in your head that like, I can make this whatever I want it to be and however I want it to be, or if I want it to be played this way or whatever. Like, it's what's interesting. But that's all for music.
Heard you. I heard you, my man. I heard you.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm doing an interview right now. Yeah. That's my dad. I will. That's cool.
Cut this part out?
I would leave it, bro. 100%. Nah, you can definitely cut it.
I got you.
But yeah, I was expecting.
I made my job harder. Actually, I might just leave it in there.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. But for aspirations other than music, bro, like, I don't know. I wanted to film skateboarding before I did music. That's what I really wanted to do. I was trying to pursue that, and I was just like,
skateboarding. Oh,
I was like,
shit.
I should really, do something different.
That could be some future shit though.
No,
you know what I mean?
I would do it on the side.
That Wheezy, that Lil Wayne John. You know how he had his whole truck fit thing.
No, I would do that.
And,
that'd be sick.
Okay, I mean, of course, wish you the best of luck, my man.
I appreciate that. And the same for you.
Hey man, we got this shit going.
Yep.
So what's it called? I was gonna say, fuck. I forgot the question in my head. Okay. I completely lost track.
No worries.
Of what I was gonna say. Okay, so you consistently been uploading to YouTube. How does it feel to be where you're at right now in such a short amount of time? In my eyes, I believe it's a short amount of time, because like you only been doing it for a year. And
it doesn't feel like a short amount of time, to be honest, because most of it was quarantine. So it's like every day was like the same, and you got like 24 hours to just sit inside. So it's like, I had nothing better to do. So that's why I kind of progressed a lot faster than some people would.
How does it feel though? Like, you just you have people using your beats out here making music. Some of it good, some of it
is questionable.
Not good.
Yeah, but
questionable. Yes, that's better. That's better. Questionable. We gotta be nice.
Yeah, of course. To say the least about that, like, when you make anything and someone like appreciates it to the point, like, especially with music, if someone appreciates something that you make to the point where they're like, I want to do something like this, or I want to do something with this, like, it's like, holy fuck, like, I did that, like, I made this beat, and that dude was like, I need this, like, I need to use that, like, that's how I feel. Like, it's so sick to, like, just kind of, like, I'm a person, like, a very, like, social person, so it's like, if I hear, like, I love, like, uploading beats and then hearing different people use them, because it's like, yo, this kid's got a different voice. I like this sound, and, you know, and sometimes I'm like, this could be better if he did this, or maybe he should try this. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, what if I just started talking to everyone that used my beats? Like, what if I just was like, you know, tell me about yourself a little bit, and just kind of like put a face behind people. I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah. Now, would you ever show your face? Because I know that's kind of your thing. It's like you're not showing your face, that lore.
I think that, like, yeah, it is kind of like lore in a sense, where it's like people will be very curious about it, and it makes people very like interested in me, in a sense. Like, they kind of invest themselves in me. Like, I've heard a few people that have asked me to show my face and whatnot, and they're like, dude, I could like picture what you sound like through your voice, like, and some people get scary close, like super close. So I'm like, bro, how do you, like, are you the feds?
Got blonde hair, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. That is 100%
I know
true.
it.
Yeah, but no, dude, it's interesting because it's like everyone kind of questions it, but like if I ever like really popped off, like I kind of would be put in a corner where I would most likely have to, because like if I get big as an artist, how am I gonna perform a show without showing my face?
Marshmallow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know what to do with myself if I was in that position, because I don't really have like a costume or nothing. So I don't even have a logo. So it's like,
not that ass.
I'm just kind of like cool, me, but like you just don't know who I look like, who I am, or what I look like. So.
So, what were some of your inspirations getting started in the music as well?
My family, for sure. 100% my family.
Alright, your family. You had any artistes do it?
Yeah, good. Actually, a good amount of like producers, and so like for making beats, in a sense, would be Hella Sketchy is probably one of my favorite like underground producers of all time, and R.I.P. to him. We gotta pay respects. But
R.I.P. Hella Sketchy.
He is like phenomenal. Like he started making music really young, and then just this man, bro. Like he's like, I saw this video of him when I was like super like into him and his music. He posted this video. He's like, I'm 17. I got my own apartment, and I'm like, dude, I want to do that. Like he's just making bands from music. Just like that's sick. Like I would love to just be in that position.
Hey, yeah, that feels free. That feels that. Oh, whew.
For
right. Only thinking about that just like gets you.
For lo-fi,
like
when I first started making anything, Jar Jr. He is so slept on. He's one of my favorite lo-fi producers of all time. He is so fire. Yeah, shout out Jar Jr. for real. And
watching this
artist
collab with Becker,
Oliver Francis, bro. Everyone sleeps on Oliver Francis. I had DMs with him on my personal Insta, but he just self-prods like a lot, and it's like crazy because it's like he'll flip like the cleanest samples or like the most interesting samples, and then he'll make like a super like sick song out of it, and it's just like, what? Like, like how do you do that? Bro. It's like super like talented. Like it just like inspired me. And like when I was like only a couple months into producing, like I DM'd him and he just responded, and then I had I had asked him about it, like, hey yo, like I know you self-prod, like can you help me or put me in the right direction? And he just gave me some advice, and I kind of like kept in contact with him a little bit. But dude, it's just crazy because it's like that's someone who I really look up to, like, and aspired to be like when I was trying to become an artist.
I felt that if I got a DM from if Joey Badass reply to my DM, I fucking like flip my shit. But fuck.
I feel you.
What advice do you have for anybody that's being an artist and producer? Because you know what I mean, you got a lot of people that fuck with you, and we're all in the come up for real, you know what I mean? We're all relatively small in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And yeah, what you got to say about them peoples?
To my artists that watch this, do not ever like take hate to mind, like too much. Like take constructive criticism to heart, and really like think about it and understand it, and comprehend whatever they're trying to tell you. And, you know, if you think you can reason with that and you can try to find something similar to that, do it, like 100%. And just be yourself, like constantly be yourself. A lot of people are out here trying to ride waves and sounds and recreate stuff, but I'm kind of blackmailing myself because this is how I get my popularity from beats. But whatever, just do your own thing and be who you want to be. Don't, you know, shut yourself down. But to my producers, a completely different argument. Don't let artists walk all over you, because I've seen so many people, like, really good prods just like are like, nah bro, that dude like just said send beats, so I sent him like 6. Like, he just, like, when I first started, like, I used to just slave for people. Like, people with like no name would just hit me up and be like, yo, can I get a beat pack? I wouldn't charge them, wouldn't do anything. I'd make like 6-7 beats and then send it to them. No problem. Like, brand new exclusives, whatever. So, you know, if you're a producer, just, you know, understand that you have value. Because I just saw like a whole bunch of stuff from Benji Cold, his Instagram story. He was talking about it. He was like, we're like, producers like the building blocks of like music. Like, you can't be an artist and rap without a producer. Like, you need them to be around in order for you to be something or be someone.
And artists out there, treat your producers better. Treat them with respect.
For sure.
Because you be seeing some producers be getting, I don't know, not the credit that they deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, respect between other artists, especially like when they're bigger, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, was it that one Instagram post you did on story? I don't want to name drop just in case, you know what I mean? I don't like saying names, even if it's a big ass artist.
What's up?
Yeah, remember when you posted that shit on your story?
What, from
that one prod who made like 3 of his hits, but he didn't get like no type of
I don't remember who that was, but yeah, I saw that and I just reposted it because I just thought it was fucked. Like, they didn't deserve it.
Of course.
You know, like, you just gotta treat your producers like you would treat another person. You know what I mean? Because people look at us like we're machines. It happens sometimes. People just like look at producers and like, dude, machine. Like, you know, make me a beat. Like, what, bro? Like, no, man, I got things to do.
Yeah, respect producers 2021.
Yeah, for sure.
And forever.
100%, bro.
Dang. Hey, yo. Also, plug yourself real quick. Talk about any latest singles you've had released before we call it a day here.
My last release was, I don't even remember. I just forget because I make too many things. I made a song, but I think it's mid, but just go stream Winners Club Tape 2. Like, it's so good. We put so much work into it, bro. It's so fun.
Go stream Winners Club Volume Tape 2.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
shit, I said it wrong.
No, that's good. You can consider it that way too. It don't matter.
Winners Club. I also plugged the Discord in the description.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll leave it off on a high note. Say I bless you to all the people that watched.
Yo,
of course,
gang.
Follow me. Follow Becker.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Becker. Subscribe to me.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Go like to Becker. Go like to me. You have a blessed day. Any shout outs you want to say, Becker? Any goodbyes? Anything you want to leave the audience, my fans?
Shout out to all the people I've met from music, because I came in this not really knowing anyone and just made friends with a whole bunch of super awesome people that I'll talk to every day, pretty much. And, you know, I care about all these people that I've never seen before.
Fuck physical friends.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I've made so many good relationships from music, so I'm proud. So shout out North Safi, Jir, anyone in Winners Club.
Shout out Bruno
everyone
too.
At work, yeah. Shout out Bruno. Shout out Kyoto.
Just cause
gang.
He dropped a single by the time the shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all stay easy. Again, show love to Becca. Show love to the channel. You support. And I appreciate any new motherfuckers watching this. You're always welcomed. And thank you.
Make sure you hit my man with the sub.
Sub.
That's it.
Yeah.